In this video, we're going to try a scenario in which you have a family or dual membership and want to register one child for a week of writing adventures and a week of art adventures. If you have any questions about some of the process, if I move too quickly, you can go back and look at the other video that gives some information about registering for camp. We're going to start on our webpage, reynoldahouse.org, go to Learn, and then scroll down to Families and Kids and click on that, and that will take you to a page that gives our summer programs. We'll find Summer Adventures with a picture of the pool, click on it, and it will take you to this program page where if we scroll down below the photo, you will see the different weeks of camp that we offer. So, as I said, we are a member registering one child for 2 different weeks of camp. We're going to start by choosing that first week of camp, which will be Writing Adventures 1. And you'll click on that, and that will take you to this program page about the week of camp. You can check the dates and the time as well as the cost, and then click on this registration link that will be below the cost in green. And as you click on that, it will take you to the Ticketleap page where you have the opportunity to purchase your tickets. So here we are double check that this is the camp that you want, Writing Adventures 1, and that the child that you're registering is in those grades. So in our example, we're registering a 2nd grader, so we are on the right page. And we'll check those dates, make sure that that works with your calendar, and then click Get Tickets. Here then you have a range of options. As I said, we are a member registering a child for camp, so we see this first thing here that's a member, first child. You can click more information about that. Once you're sure that that's the ticket that you want to buy, you'll come over to the right and go to the drop-down and select quantity, which will be 1 ticket for $130. And then you'll click Checkout. Now, before you enter any information, you're going to want to go back and add the 2nd week of camp that you want to register this child for. So you're registering the child for Art Adventures next. We're going to go up to our browser and click the back button, and that takes us back 1. You'll see up here that you have 1 item in your cart, and we want to add another. So you will take your arrow, your cursor over here to the Reynolda House logo, and then click on that logo, and that will take you to a page with other upcoming events for which you can purchase tickets. To save some time, let's go ahead and search for Art Adventures and type that in and click Search, and then you'll see the 2 different weeks of camp. And let's say you want to register the child for that first week of Art Adventures. You can click anywhere in that highlighted box once your mouse is over it, and then it takes you to this page where you see your different options. So you'll double check that's Art Adventures and the week that you want. Now, we've already registered the child at 1 week of camp for $130. Any subsequent registration, you receive a $10 discount. So for this one, for that same child, we're going to come for member, any additional children. You can see the $10 discount, it's $120, and you'll click Quantity and add 1 to it, and then click Checkout. When you get to the checkout screen, you're going to want to look under the order details and make sure that everything is what you want to be signing up for. We have 1 at the $130 rate, and then 1 ticket with a $10 discount, and that's correct, and as it should be. Here, you will enter your name and email. You can create an account if you wish, or sign up with Facebook or Twitter. You also do not need to create an account, but you do need to add information into these fields. You'll scroll down here and see payment information where you will enter your credit card. And then below that, there's a place for your billing information for you to enter. Now, in this section below, we have information about you as the parent and then for the child that you are registering for camp. In this scenario, you might also be registering 2 different children for camp, possibly. So there might be 2 different kids you would be entering information for. Here, you would give your name and address and telephone and email, and then an emergency contact that you wish us to contact in the event of an emergency, as well as the relationship of that person to the child and their telephone number. If there is none in these 3 boxes, you can put none. Now, below here, you'll see a section that asks about your membership. If you are a dual or family member, a member at the dual or family rate or above, then you qualify for a member discount for our family programs. So you would select that, and then it also asks what month your membership expires. So you would need to look for that information and then fill that in. Then below, we have an opportunity to provide information about the student that you're registering for this camp. Their first and last name, his or her date of birth and grade for this school year, as well as the school that the student attends. If there is a person that you know or think might be attending the camp and that you know your child would like to be grouped with, you can put that name here. And as well as the gender with which your child identifies. There are opportunities to put any known allergies or other medical notes that any teachers or camp administrators should know. Then we'll scroll down here and see that there is a liability release and waiver. I ask that you please read that information and then click that you agree to the waiver terms. And so that was the ticketing information for the Writing Adventures Camp. And as we scroll down here, we'll see again information about this registration for the second camp for Art Adventures. While it may seem redundant to fill out these forms here if you're registering one child for 2 different weeks of camp, the information goes into 2 separate spreadsheets, so it's important that you take the time to complete them. Again, here with your name and mailing address, etc. Again, the membership information, and then the name for the information about the student again. It's also possible that you might be registering a different child for Writing Adventures and a different child for Art Adventures. So you would put the second child's name and information in this section. And again, at the very bottom, you would agree again to the waiver. Then you would scroll up, review all the information that you have added, and when you're ready, double check it all, you would go to this pink bar here that says checkout and click it, and it will take you to another screen that summarizes your payment and your purchase there. And it will also send you an email confirmation that has a link to a map for drop-off, and as well as my contact information for if you have any questions. If you would like to see more information about each step-by-step entering information into these fields, you can view the other video about signing up 2 children at the non-member rate for camp, and that will give you a step-by-step picture of registration. Thank you, and I hope your registration goes smoothly.